All right. More Star Wars. Okay, my freaking... Okay. Where's the controller? Let's get off that demo screen. Into the action where I belong. It's always funny when it switches video modes. I'm gonna have to restart. Oh, good. Ow. This thing does not want to stay. Restore game. Yes, please. Tele, the tech base. Yes, please.
Kyle delivers the plans to the Rebel Alliance. Soon afterwards, the Death Star is destroyed. But even as the Alliance celebrates this victory, another sinister plot is set in motion that will become an even greater concern for the Rebellion.
I like how they just brush over all of A New Hope right there.
The Emperor has approved your test demonstration, General Mock.
Thank you, Lord Vader. What I unveil today will mark a new era for the Empire. We will be able to decimate the rebels just as we did the Jedi.
Let's see what filter options I have.
The Emperor's war will be filled over.
Oh, that's
with the
hideous.
Beauty of decisive victory.
I'm not doing that just yet.
General. I hope the demonstration lives up to your claims. Proceed.
With pleasure. Dark Trooper,
release. Okay, I'm just gonna leave that as it is. I'll mess with that filter if I need to. Hey, Matthias, good to see you. How you doing? I need to catch up on The Mandalorian. I don't think I ever even finished the first season. No, I did. I think I did. Finally got your mitts on Hogwarts Legacy, so you'll probably be lurking for the most part. I fucking love Dark Forces.
Very impressive, General. The Emperor will be most pleased. Continue with your project.
Certainly, Lord Vader.
Thank you, Commander, for responding at such short notice. The Empire has been keeping us on the run since the destruction of the Death Star. 5 days ago, the Empire attacked one of our secret bases in the city of Talay.
This is TAC base to anybody out there. Please, we're under employee attack. There was no warning at all. Total devastation. They moved to our shield. They moved to our shield.
I like how that's just repurposed Return of the Jedi footage.
TAC base was destroyed within minutes. Many innocent people in the surrounding city, as well as the rebel staff, were killed. Intelligence thinks that this may be an act of retaliation for the destruction of the Death Star.
Interesting. This looks like it could be a normal Imperial attack, except for those sounds.
Very perceptive, Commander. I know you understand that all we discuss here is classified. This Imperial officer, Crix Medine, wishes to defect to the Alliance. He has supplied us with information on the development of a new Imperial weapon. Those sounds you heard, we believe,
Kinda had
come
to.
from that weapon. A new type of stormtrooper, the Dark Trooper.
Which version of this did you play first? Like, did you play the DOS or the
The Rebel Command
PlayStation
is not
version?
taking this lightly. They have authorized me to hire you to find out if there is a threat, and if there is, to shut it down. That is. if
Gotcha,
it's
PS1
your
version,
answer.
okay.
This could be interesting. Alright, I'm in. But I think I'll need some help on this one. I want Jan Ors as my mission officer.
Certainly. Then I will let Jan brief you further on your mission objectives. Thank you, Commander. And may the Force be with you.
Cool, thanks. Cutscene over. I think my first, the first time I played this game was the DOS version, and it was at my friend Thomas's house. And I tried it after having played some of Jedi Knight, so like it didn't really work for me until I revisited it years later. The game's hardcore as fuck. I mean, it's I think it's definitely more of a brain teaser than like most shooters of the day. And now that I'm older, that's actually one of my favorite things about this game. When I was a kid, it like drove me nuts. Like, I loved shooting stormtroopers because that shit's so fucking good. Those bastards are gonna pay for what they've done to the tech base. Hey, Rabbit, what's up? But I streamed the PC version a couple of years ago. I actually hooked up my XP machine. Gamorreans are the worst? Which ones are the Gamorreans? Oh, the pig guy. Oh, the guards. Yeah. They do a shit ton of fucking damage. Although I think the oh god. What are they called? The fucking I find that the Trandoshans are like real nasty. Because at least you can put some distance between you and the Gamorreans. The Trandoshans have the concussion rifle just does so much fucking damage. And I don't think you even get to use their gun until Dark Forces 2. I might be wrong about that. This game is basically Star Wars meets Doom. Yeah, in a lot of ways. It's honestly, it's more hardcore than Doom, I think. Or at least it's more hardcore than the PC version of Doom. Because you can't fucking save mid-mission. Which is also true of the PC version of this game. Like, you need to be ready to play through the entire level when you sit down with it. But honestly, I think, like, while that doesn't work for every game, one of the things that you can get from that is that it makes it very immersive. I'm turning the headlight on because I'm fucking blind. Like, you really do feel like a commando behind enemy lines as a result of that. At least you don't have Rhodians with disruptor rifles. Oh, fucking like in Jedi fucking Outcast. Just disintegrating you from fucking the rooftops of Nar Shaddaa. Those motherfuckers were the worst. Jedi Outcast and Academy. Oh, yeah. So, like, Jedi Academy is a great game, but I very often forget that it exists. Huh? It's, like, I like playing Academy, but I think I prefer Outcast in just about every regard.
You're in violation of Imperial law.
Good. Fuck Imperial law, and fuck you. There we go. Oh, shit. Tend to play those on Jedi Master so they'll one-shot you from across the map. That's not just restricted to Jedi Master. They're just fucking nasty in that game.
There he is. Stop him.
Fuck you! There we go. Where's the... I am gonna turn the, one of the filters on right now. Academy had slightly better force powers. At least they actually let you pick them. The progression made more sense. Like, Jedi Academy did a better job with the role-playing game elements than Outcast did. But I think the kind of non-linear mission structure actually hurt the story. Like, Jedi Knight 2 has an excellent story that builds really well from start to finish. And the few twists there are actually work. Academy is... Academy's story was not very good. It was great levels and not great story. And I also thought that it was a waste of Tavion as a character. The story's justification for the mission-based layout. It's... No. I know what you're saying, but really I think that the mission-based layout was the main priority, and the story... It was limited because of that. It's not something... Like, the story didn't... the non-linear progression didn't enable the story to flourish. It restricted the story from flourishing. Whoa, shit. And I do think that they could have told a better story within the confines of that. Like, So, it's a weird thing to bring up right now, but, Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker has a similar kind of mission structure, at least in terms of how the missions interact with the overall story, and it also manages to tell a pretty good one. That was a game where there were lots of writing considerations, where they used the non-linear aspect of the missions to tell a larger, more interesting story. They made it about being a mercenary and stuff. Academy's missions, like, they feel like one-offs. They're all sort of closed off, single episodic things. And while you are encouraged to revisit them, revisiting them kind of just makes certain story beats feel weird, like running into Chewie and the Falcon makes less sense when you play the mission again. What's new? Not much, Rabbit. Just shooting some space Nazis. Damn it! They did kind of shoehorn in a few characters. Oh, Luke was absolutely necessary, I think. So the first game established Tavion as a character with some interesting possibilities. And I like the whole... The scene where... It's absolute spoilers for Jedi Outcast, for anybody who cares. So, fair warning. But the scene where Kyle spares Tavion in Jedi Knight 2 is one of the best scenes in the game. Because he is right up there on the edge of succumbing to anger. And she's terrified. She is absolutely scared for her life. And she ends up making an admission. Literally, like, she just admits in the face of death that she's a coward and that she doesn't want to die. And Kyle can't bring himself to kill her when she says that. Son of a bitch. And that's a great moment. That's a great moment. And then they set it up. Oh, crap. It's set up in a way that almost makes you think that Tavion might grow by the next time you see her, and no. Instead, she just, like, loses the dimensions her character has, acts arch, and then fucking eats it. I would have been happier if they didn't bring Tavion back at all. Damn it. And I mean, I'm not saying that it's necessary to redeem her. Like, I suppose that's the story I would have tried to tell. But let's think about not telling that story then. If it's not set up for redemption, it is set up for at least an interesting tragedy. And I feel like they missed the chance to do that too. They give her this sympathetic moment in Jedi Knight 2, which is more potent than I think any story moment in Academy. And they just, you know, never, ever reap the seeds of what they sowed. Ugh. Enjoyed that the game's tied into the EU novels. Difference is if she's a meat puppet for a Sith ghost or not. Right, it's... If you remember right, those games had different writing teams. They may have. I mean, I know they were both Raven. I know they were both Raven, but it's definitely possible. What am I fucking doing? Oh! Hold on. Didn't see him. Wearing a fucking dark-ass suit. Do I have an inventory? Not that I can fucking see. Did I go here? Yes, I did. Oh, that's what I was supposed to do. Okay. Who's fucking shooting at me? Alright, let's put that back. Go this way. There we go. So, for a second, when I thought that door go down, when I saw that door go down, I almost expected him to squish like the imps, or like... What? Damn it! I expected him to squish like the bodies in Doom. La da 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 da. What I will give Jedi Academy, though, is that it's very replayable. And much more replayable than Jedi Outcast. Because Jedi Outcast... like... Jedi Outcast is fantastic, and I do prefer it over Academy. But you do kind of have to push through, like... almost 2 hours of the game before you get a fucking lightsaber. And I know it takes a long time in... because my favorite game in the whole series is Jedi Knight. And I know it takes a long time in Jedi Knight to get there, too. The difference, though, is that Jedi Knight has good gunplay. Jedi Academy and Outcast don't. The gunplay's really fucking bad in those games. But it's made up for by how fucking good the Force powers and lightsabers are. That said, I think the gunplay in Jedi Academy is better on Switch than it is on PC. Because I've been playing the Switch version and having a much better time with the opening levels. A lot of the reason for the gunplay woes comes for, like... it comes from how the hitboxes are done in the game. Whoa. Like... it has real strict hitboxes compared to, it has really, small hitboxes compared to, like, Dark Forces and Jedi Knight. Don't mention any channel names on live streams? Do you mean don't mention them in the chat, or, like, don't say Mr. Beast and Film Cow as a streamer? Fox, I would assume that the reason for that, if it's, like, in the chat, the reason for that is because YouTube has a fucking bot problem. And so they just don't want people promoting other streams in literally someone's own stream. That would be my guess. Whoa, shit. Fuck. Boy, this game's frame rate is fucking low. It's not that bad, though. Though everywhere's got bot problems. Yeah, but this is something they can do about it. It's overkill in the sense that it might actually be a relevant thing to talk about, but I think that's more an indicator of just how prevalent the problem is. Oh yeah, there we go. Do I have thermal debts? No, I don't. Damn it. Well, that's fine. I'll just... where the fuck do I go? That's the... oh, I hit the wrong button. Hi! I'm gonna go this way. See you later, bitch. Come on. Boom! This version of the game may run choppy, but it's still not as choppy as Nightfire on the GBA. Which is still a fine game. The basic Imperial troopers instead of just officers and stormtroopers. Yeah, there's a lot of variety. It's good shit. If I have the same experience as you, you will understand.
Go ahead, Kyle.
What happened?
Looks like I found something that can help us out.
Get back to the landing pad and I'll meet you there.
X button. There we go. Anybody else in here? Yep. See you later, fuckface. Oh. Who's shooting at me? You dingus. Gotcha. Alright, I'm gonna have to go outside and kill him face to face. Or face to helmet. Boom! Man, kids today are never gonna... They're never gonna understand what strafing was like in shooters of this era. Having to hold down a button or a key in order to sidestep. And that was just how we did stuff. And you got used to it. It didn't feel weird. That's just how movement worked. Okay, I did not mean to do that. Ah. Oh, crap. Message on Discord about the situation. Don't feel comfortable talking about it in chat. That's fair. Okay. That's totally fair. Oh man, I can't break that one. I wish I could. Landing pad. Gotta go back to the landing pad. Guess I'm going this way. Hiding behind the lamppost. Come on, buddy. So, do I... Yes, I do go back this way. This game could totally run on GBA, I'm convinced. Especially if you make the bodies disappear. That would do a lot for the performance. One of these is... Yep, there it is. Extra life. Good. Glad to see it. Ooh! My headlight's on, isn't it? No, it's not. It's just actually well lit in there. Oh, what's this guy doing there? Get out of here! Cool. Whoa! Punk ass. Yay! Look at that beautiful 3D model. Just look at that. Gorgeous. And really slowing the game down. Next mission. That was beautiful. Good game. All right. Well, that went well. Unfortunately, it's time for me to go. Wish that weren't the case, but it is. I will probably be back sometime tomorrow, depending. Doing stuff tomorrow afternoon. Got the family all together, and we're gonna go see Return of the Jedi at AFI Silver Theater. It's gonna be fun. So, I forget. Oh, this is that fucking sewer level. Yeah. Yeah, I think this, when I was a kid, was the level that made me stop playing. Boy. Oh! Hello. Aha! Excuse me, sorry. I feel like Star Wars meets Doom is a fair descriptor, but this is definitely the settings in this game are much more realized than Dark Forces, sorry, not Dark Forces, than Doom. Like, it's a little bit abstract, but this is closer to, this is closer to the environments in Duke Nukem 3D, where it's like, these places serve actual functions, and they're designed to be the kinds of spaces you can imagine people using. But there's enough wiggle room because of, the sci-fi fantasy-ness of it all that you can kind of just make things up as you go. But that's as far as I'm getting today, because I love this game but hate this level. And I have to leave anyway. So, Fox, Matthias, Rabbit, anybody else who is still here, thank you for hanging out. Take care. May the Force be with you.